Welcome back, Ferocious Education. This is Ed. Today I'm going to be talking about Zomedica once more. If you would like to watch my previous video that goes really in depth in this one, you'll find it in the description below. I'm going to go through updates here and what I think about the price action and things to come for this one. Make sure to drop a like to this video to help this channel grow, subscribe, and notifications on, and let's jump right into this one. So Zomedica, if you haven't seen my previous video, just in short, they have a couple of different products in their pipeline. Things look quite nice for that one. There's a launch for it. It already has its approvals. What it is, it's called TruePharma, which is an on-desk or on-table diagnostic machine that helps offices of veterinaries basically identify things like thyroids, cancers, and other different types of immunity capabilities. So they have a different evolving test menu that will as well improve as you go on. And basically the basic part of the process is obtaining the samples, adding the sample into the cartridge, inserting the cartridge into the machine, and you get the results back in 20 minutes or less. And if you would like to get more about this one, especially about other SEC filings, their history, etc., you can find it in the description below. But in short, it's basically a machine to diagnose thyroid diseases in dogs and cats and adrenaline diseases in under 20 minutes. So other news that we had was previously to remain domicilized in Canada. They have a launch team, and that is the big thing that I want to talk about. Is their launch is expected by March 31st, 2021. This machine itself has almost 70 issued and pending patents. And it is also the BAW technology is developed by ORVO. And the big thing about this one here is we're seeing a massive price movement now ahead of the March 31st of 2021, even though March 30th, 2020 just feels like it's a week ago. So moving on towards their new CEO appointments, that was a bullish thing that was effective January 1st, 2021, but is not as important as the product launch they have ahead of them. I try to see if there's any SEC filings that is new. Nothing. Still Sabby's here, and that is a little bit of a warning because they tend to have a little bit of a bad reputation. Allegedly, they bring prices down a little bit whenever they feel like shorting the stock. Now, the next things, institutional buyers, other than Sabby, things look clear, and insiders are the same. So now we can move quickly ahead towards institutional buyers to get a bit more of a feel on the psychology of traders. If you haven't done so, please make sure to subscribe to this channel. It really helps. Every subscribe counts and shows YouTube that there's something here. So Zomedica here, we can't do a 1 week perspective just because the indicators aren't filled up. I usually go with 1 week. That is because of their move from NYSE listings to get more of an extension for their compliance. So far, they look absolutely ahead towards getting that compliance. They are really bullish. Now, MACD looks really bullish. It's increasing. Momentum looks strongest than ever. William % R is still overbought, but it's still less overbought than the day before, even though we've seen a gap of 40%. The ADX here is above 50. That is usually a danger sign, but it's been above 50 for a while, back to where it's at 20 cents. So going from 20 cents to $1.50 while still being overbought, that is a major accomplishment. Now, 10 SMA is above 30 EMA and it's above the 50 SMA. And basically having trading action zone is between the 50 cents, which is the green line, and the red line, 36 cents. And those here, that's where reversals are most likely. Now, on a 2 hour perspective, what we get to see here is things are looking quite bullish. Now, on the ADX, it's been close to 50 since the morning, and that's where you start seeing the pullback, and that's completely normal. Momentum is retracting just a little, but it's still at a support level around 30 to 31, and you can expect it to bounce back. MACD looks like it's actually attempting a negative reversal, very similar to what we've seen at 4 a.m., which was basically denied and pushed forward. Now, the thing that I really like about this one, here's the major indicator that you need to be focused on, is the trading action zone. So 10 SMA is 112, 30 EMA is 0.84, and in between them, you can expect positive reversals to occur. And below the 84, that's where things become a bit more bearish. It's still above the 50 SMA at 61. Currently, it's been trading above the 10 SMA at a very good indication. So you can expect for it to continue trading above there, and if it doesn't, then you might want to consider selling it in that sense if it starts dipping down. Now, the next thing here is the moving average band. Now, the moving average band is 38 on the top, 35 in the middle, and 31 on the bottom. I don't like using Bollinger Bands because you get to see they're 91 on the top and negative 21 in the bottom. As we know, stocks usually don't go negative. But in all sense of the thing, I usually go with moving averages. Now, the next thing here, what we get to see is the stochastic fast and stochastic slow. Both are showing there is actually a very high potential of another leg up. So that is still very bullish in that sense. Now, moving averages was somewhat way below, so we need to look a little bit into Fibonacci retracements to look where the significant supports and resistances lie. You get to see a 117 lies here, 94 cents, 77, 60, and 40 cents. Significant resistance is at 148. Now, just because we need more points, your current significant resistance actually sits at the 130 level mark. Below there, 113. Below there, you're looking at 99 cents. Below there, you're looking at 85 cents, 79. You're looking at 63 to 60, and then down to 49, and then down to 39, and then down to 29. Now comes to the question to Ed, what do you think about this one? Well, this one definitely blew a lot of the competition out, a lot of doubt at a lot of people. Basically, my previous video, I believe, was ending at 50 cents, and we've seen around let's say, 200% increase from that sense. Now, pullbacks and dropping backs in prices, red days are always normal in these stocks. I'm still bullish with long term because of the March 30th launch, and that actually puts them for the first time in revenue. And that is essential for me. It basically really will jack up their balance sheets, and you do expect a lot more from them. Now, Zoom have been known to put offerings in there here and there, but is an offering in question. If you watch my previous video, you'll see how much cash they actually have on hand. That's a lot of cash, and they don't really need any offering right now. So I definitely do think that they are ready. I definitely think we're going to see a bit of pullbacks here and there, but overall, we're going to have a really good trend going to March 30th for the Transforma launch. That is my perspective. What do you think about the sticker? Make sure to mention down in the comments below. Share, subscribe, and like. You have a wonderful day.